What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're coming back to Bill McClintock. Yes, indeed. Bill McClintock fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi bob, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Bethany Thompson, and this is actually Bethany's prioritized request for the month of January for being a Silver Tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Bethany. I hope you enjoy the show. Bethany wanted to see me react to this. It is a Bill McClintock mashup, taking a song from Marvin Gaye and RATT, and put them together to put together a song called I Heard It Round and Round the Grapevine.
Oh boy, is this great!
I can already kind of hear this in my head, and actually, I would never think to put these two together, but it's already lining up, and it's already making sense.
No way!
Now, have I heard these two songs before? Yes, I have. I've heard both of these songs before. Round and Round from RATT. Look, if you're in an 80s cover band, you're gonna play this song more than likely. It's probably one of the biggest hit RATT ever had. And then Heard It Through the Grapevine. Come on now. Please, I can't imagine too many people have never heard that song. That song's been used everywhere. It's been used in commercials, television, movies, you name it. So yes, I've heard both of these songs before. Having said that, I've never heard this mashup before. I can already hear it in my head though, and it makes perfect sense, but I've never actually heard it, like with my own 2 ears, so this will be interesting. This was posted by Bill McClintock. Okay, and the video has 2.4 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. RATT and Marvin Gaye, I Heard It Round and Round the Grapevine. Cool. I wonder just how accurate my predictions are going to be. I have an idea in my head of what this is going to sound like, and I wonder how close I'm going to be to this. It's going to be interesting to see. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Wow.
Between the two of us, guys, you know I love you more. It took me by surprise, I must say, when I found out yesterday. You could have told me yourself that you love someone else. Don't you know that I heard through the grapevine? Not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard through the grapevine.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm just about to lose my mind. I know a man ain't supposed.
Okay, it's completely opposite of what I was hearing in my head. I was hearing the instrumental of I Heard It Through the Grapevine over RATT's vocalist singing Round and Round. It's the exact opposite. And I gotta say, I like this better. Oh my God. I love the delay, the hold off before he kicked into the vocals on the chorus. I thought that was perfect. That was absolutely perfect. What? You know, I remember reading in the comments when I posted the filming schedule, people were saying in the comments that this is quite possibly Bill McClintock's greatest mashup ever. As it stands right now, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but I see where those people are coming from, and I see how they could believe that. And I'm not disagreeing with their opinion at all, because I don't know if it's the greatest so far. Now, we're not done yet. We still got another 245 to go, but it's definitely genius. Definitely genius. Let's keep going here. Oh my God.
I'm just about to lose my mind. I know a man ain't supposed to cry, but these tears I can't hold inside. Losing you in my life, you see, 'cause you mean that much to me. It took me by surprise, I must say.
That pre-chorus is, I think, the best part.
You could have told me yourself that you
Vocal line fits
love
perfectly.
someone else.
That pause in the vocal right here.
Instead, I heard through the grapevine, not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard through the grapevine, and I'm just about to lose my mind. Honey, honey, Bill.
And a guitar solo. Yep. Come on now. Look at him grooving to the guitar solo.
People say believe man, but what you see.
It's so preposterous. Watching Marvin Gaye just grooving to the guitar solo the way that he's grooving. And it's just like, oh, God. It's great. I love it. I love everything about this. Good Lord. How does he do it? How does Bill McClintock do this? How does he get the idea? Because, ladies and gentlemen, there have been some mashups I've heard in the past where I'm like, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Totally, I could see that. This on paper? No! I would never in a million years, in a million centuries, would I ever have thought of taking a Marvin Gaye song and a RATT song and putting them together. And yet, when it happens, it's magical. It's absolutely magical.
What's causing all this?
It's amazing. Good Lord. The creativity is off the charts. It's amazing, man. It really is. Let's finish this out and we'll get to the review. My goodness.
People say believe man, but what you see, son and none of what you hear. But I can't help being confused. If it's true, please tell me, dear. Do you plan to let me go for the other guy you love before? Don't do
It's so ridiculously preposterous, but at the same time, it's absolute gold. Absolute gold. Oh my God. Anyway, I can't help but laugh, man. I just can't, because it's just, on paper, it makes 0 sense until you hear it, and it's like, you have got to be kidding me. Anyway, let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Bill McClintock with I Heard It Round and Round the Grapevine, a great mashup between Marvin Gaye and RATT. This was a request from Bethany Thompson, and this was actually Bethany's prioritized request for the month of January for being a Silver Tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Bethany. I hope you enjoyed the show. Wow. You know, when I first saw this mashup, my gut, my absolute gut instinct was, what in the world is this? This is never gonna work. There's no way that this is gonna work. And then I sat and I thought about the two songs, and I started blending them together. And I was like, actually, you know what? That does sound about right. That does sound like it would work out well. Here's the thing. I had an idea in my head going into this of what this was going to sound like. And my idea was they were going to take the instrumental from Heard It Through the Grapevine and put it together with, what's his name? The lead vocalist from RATT. I forget his name. Anyway, they were going to take his vocals and put it over I Heard It Through the Grapevine's instrumentals. Turns out I was completely wrong. They took my idea and they flipped it completely on its head and did the exact opposite. They took RATT's instrumental and put Marvin Gaye's vocals and put it over the top. And I gotta say, I like this version way better than what was in my head.
I like it!
In my head, it sounded good, don't get me wrong, but this sounded 10 times better. So, this did not disappoint. Once again, Bill McClintock delivering. Absolutely delivering an outstanding mashup that lined up. And here's the thing. When I say lined up, I'm talking about the tempo. Now, I don't know. Round and Round, I'm not... I know the song. I've heard the song. I've played the song. Now, I don't know how close in tempo it is to I Heard It Through the Grapevine. I don't know if there's any variance. One might be slightly faster than the other. I don't know if there was any messing with the tempo, messing with the speed of the song to make it fit. It's very possible Bill had to do that. I think I Heard It Through the Grapevine is actually a little bit slower normally. He may have had to speed it up just a little bit, but that's okay. Look, you do what you gotta do to make it mesh and make it fit. And he did a great, if he did that, even more props to him for finding the perfect speed. So that would line up exactly. No, it sounded just fine. I have absolutely no issue with this whatsoever. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I remember reading in the comments, people were saying that this is Bill McClintock's greatest mashup to date. Okay, now here's the thing. I haven't heard every single mashup he's done. This is only my 5th one. But I gotta say, I think I'm actually kind of inclined to agree with them. Out of the 5 I've done, this is, I will say this is probably the most imaginative. James Brown with Motley Crue. It's definitely imaginative, but it's not this imaginative. It's not this far to left field. I mean, even like the Metallica and Huey Lewis and the News mashup, even that one was like, it's unusual. I would never think to do it, but they're still slightly conducive. This was not conducive to each other at all, and they made it work. So, yeah, man, I'm slightly inclined to agree with that statement of this is his greatest mashup that I've heard. Now, there's many others I have not heard yet. I know he's got like a catalog of mashups, and I hopefully will get a chance to do reactions to all of them because they're a lot of fun, man. They really are. It's fun to see the creativity and the imagination come together. and be executed as well and cleanly as they are. You know, combinations that on paper you just look at and you're like, no, there's no way this is gonna work. And then not only does it make it work, he makes it work extremely well. So I love doing these mashups, man. They're a lot of fun. Having said that, for my rating, out of 5 stars, yeah, I'm gonna give that 5 stars. Yep, 5 out of 5 stars. You heard me. I didn't stutter. That is the rating I feel this mashup deserves. I've already pretty much told you all the reasons why.
Why?
So there's really no reason to keep going into it. I had a blast with this, and like I said, on paper, never in a million years did I think this was gonna work until I heard the songs in my head and I came up with my own vision, but he turned that completely on its head, came up with the exact opposite of what I was hearing in my head, and oddly enough, it was way better than the version I heard in my head. So yeah, man, 5 out of 5 stars. I feel good about that rating, and that is where we're gonna stay. So 5 out of 5 stars, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's gonna do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then well, by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.